Hi everyone, this is JD, your gadget review friend. We just finished comparing the flagship from Apple, Google, and Huawei. We also compared the budget phones from OnePlus and Xiaomi, and today we're going mid-range. These two phones came from the same manufacturer, and although they came from the same A series, the internals are different. Samsung A72 is the 4G variant of Samsung running on Snapdragon 720, while Samsung A32 5G is the 5G model running on Dimensity 720 5G. Snapdragon 720 or Dimensity 720. Super interesting. Both are new models of the A series, so if you're upgrading, which is a better buy? Hey, don't forget to subscribe, my friend. Let's go. Like our usual drill, let's start with our first test, the synthetic benchmark using Geekbench 5. We're closing all open apps before we begin. This is a quick review of the specs of two phones. We're also speeding up the video. Okay, checking the synthetic benchmarks, the $150 Samsung A32 has a good score of 502 in single core and 1665 in multi-cores, 4 times cheaper than A72, while the $600 A72 has 549 in single core and 1629 in multi-cores. A bit lower than expected since it is 4 times the price of Samsung A32, which is better price to performance ratio. We'll find out. Next is boot up test. We will turn off both phones and turn it back on to see who is faster. Operating system, network connectivity, and boot up animation may affect how fast this is. So on real life test, surprisingly Samsung A32 5G is faster than a more expensive Samsung A72. Weird, right? That's Snapdragon 720. Samsung A32 and Dimensity 720 5G is the winner here. Next test is screen refresh rate. This affects the smoothness of the home screen and more for user experience. The smoother the transition, the faster it feels. Checking the screen technology of both phones, I'm glad to tell you that both of them has 90Hz screen refresh rate, so the screen animation and transition will be smoother for any of these phones. Just a slight difference, Samsung A32 5G is adaptive, while you can force 90Hz on Samsung A72. It's a tie for me. So there's a small difference on the Samsung A32 model. The 4G version has the AMOLED screen, while the 5G version only has an IPS LCD. Next is opening of apps. So we have 3 categories: light apps, medium apps, and heavy apps. Light apps are for casual users that don't do heavy tasks on their phone. These are mostly pre-installed apps for productivity, like calendar or clock. It's a tie on phone. It's a tie on messaging. A32 is slightly faster on Samsung browser. It's a tie on camera. It's a tie on calculator. A32 is slightly faster on clock. It's a tie on settings. And it's a tie on gallery. Now let's try to relaunch these apps. So both phones perform similar in our test. Samsung A32 won some of it. Again, speed and price to performance ratio. If you'll just be a casual user, yeah, go for Samsung A32 5G. Next is medium apps. These are essentially light apps but need network connectivity with multiple functionality like social networking apps. These are for average users. A32 is faster on Facebook. A32 is faster on Instagram. It wasn't set up properly on Samsung A72, but it's a tie on TikTok. Samsung A32 is faster on Facebook Lite. Samsung A32 is faster on Kijiji. Samsung A32 is faster on Amazon. And Samsung A72 is faster on eBay. Now let's try to relaunch these apps. So far, Samsung A32 5G is proving to be the faster and cheaper phone of the two. So for casual to average user, go for Samsung A32 5G. It is faster and you'll save more. And lastly, heavy apps that need processing power, faster refresh rate, and stable internet connectivity. Let's see if Samsung A72 can beat the cheaper Samsung A32 5G. Samsung A72 is faster on PUBG. Samsung A32 5G is faster on RAID. A32 is slightly faster on SimCity. Samsung A72 is slightly faster on Clash of Clans. And almost the same time for Mobile Legends. Now let's try to relaunch these apps. Both reloaded on PUBG Mobile. Again, both phones reloaded on RAID. I think only Samsung A32 reloaded on SimCity. Again, both reloaded on Clash of Clans. And lastly, Samsung A32 reloaded on Mobile Legends. So for heavy users, it's a mixed result when opening heavy games, but Snapdragon 720 has a better RAM management compared to Dimensity 720. Samsung A72 is the winner here. Hey, just a side note, if you own Samsung A32 or Samsung A72 or any phones you see on our channel, we're making more videos of these phones in the future. Please hit the subscribe button to see more videos like this. And for our last test, the network speed test, we will check the download and upload speed when connected to the Wi-Fi. We will test one phone at a time. So, Samsung A32 5G has 318 Mbps download speed and 16 Mbps upload speed, while A72 has 44.6 Mbps download speed and 16.1 Mbps upload speed. Almost a tie on upload speed, but Samsung A32 5G is 7 times faster on download speed, so Samsung A32 5G is the winner here. So what is Gadget Rev Now's verdict? Samsung A32 5G or the regular Samsung A72? Both are good options for mid-range. If you want to stick to the ever-reliable Samsung, maybe Samsung A52 5G, debatable. Here on this test, I just don't know if you can justify the 600 price tag of Samsung A72 given the only difference is the AMOLED screen and probably the cameras. I will recommend Samsung A32 5G for casual to average users. You'll save more and you can definitely have a faster Wi-Fi and 5G connectivity. And I will recommend Samsung A72 to heavy users. I think Snapdragon 720 has a better RAM management than Dimensity 725G. I think overall it boils down to your preference, but I strongly feel that although Dimensity 725G is bad on RAM management, it is cheap and almost the same speed with faster boot up, Wi-Fi, and 5G connectivity than Samsung A72. But for gamers, go for A72, it won't disappoint. I will do a camera comparison video of these two phones, so stay tuned. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.